There are a lot of weird stories in the Bible. Stories that we don't often look at in church or in Sunday school, but stories that we really should be looking at. Like, how about the time Noah got drunk and fell asleep naked? Or did you know that there was a nude guy at Jesus' arrest? Or that there's teleporting in the Bible? All these things are in the Bible. For instance, there's the story of when King Saul tried to kill David, who would later become king. And he did it by trying to get him to marry his daughter and making the bride price too high that David would have to get killed. So he said, "Come and marry my daughter." And David's like, "I can't do that, I'm too poor." And King Saul said, "Look, the bride price will just be 100 Philistines' foreskins." And David's like, "Great, I can do that." So David and his friends go out to find some foreskins, and they're going to have to use force because you can't just walk up to a guy and say, "Hey, I want to marry this girl. Do you mind if I cut off the end of your ding-a-ling?" No, we have to stab the guys and then lift up their manskirts and then chop off a bit of their bits. In the story, David goes above and beyond the call of duty. He doesn't just get 100 Philistine foreskins, he gets 200 Philistine foreskins. And then it tells us in the Bible that he goes back to King Saul. He's probably got them in a little, foreskin bag, and then he starts counting them out to King Saul. 1 foreskin, 2 foreskins, 3 foreskins, all the way up to 200 foreskins. And what is Saul going to do with them? Like, make jewelry? Is he going to start a foreskin Etsy store? It is a very strange story in the Bible. But you know what's amazing is that when we read that story, we see a picture of Jesus. How does it do that, you might say? Well, the Bible tells us that we as God's people are the bride of Christ, that we are loved by God so much, it's like we are his bride. And Jesus, he goes to great lengths to win us. Now, Jesus doesn't go and stab anyone or mutilate any bodies, but Jesus himself, it tells us, was stabbed, and his own body is mutilated when he is nailed to the cross, and he does that for us. He does that so that he might win us forgiveness of sins and bring us into his family. How amazing that this strange story of David points us to the love of Jesus for us. In my book, I've written about all these different weird, crude, funny, and nude stories, and if you want to find out more, you should check it out. If you want to grab a copy, then you should head to your favorite online store and buy it now.